Everyone says when I'm painting, it looks like I make it so easy. And those are flowers that I've done over and over and over again, so they are relatively easy. This is a new one for me, and we'll see how I do. I'm just kind of working my way through it. And I had found a picture in my iPad of a trip we took to Southern California a couple of years ago, and I took pictures of these flowers. They were in the medians of the parking lot, and I just thought they were so pretty. And now I'm attempting to paint them for the first time. Looking at the picture, just kind of thinking of the shapes, and I'm not really sure how this goes. It looks like this comes from the center and kind of goes up. That might be a little wide, but like I said, it's my first go at this. And I have the colors probably a bit saturated. And then one up. But that's okay, I like bright, bright colors. You probably have already guessed what it is. And I'm going to go this way. I'm liking the colors, that's for sure. Make sure this is all the way down, all the way up. Might be getting a little on the wide side there. I'll let that dry, and before I go the next color in, because I'll drag the orange and yellow in it if I'm not careful, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go into, I've been using engine red. Let's see, no, it's cardinal red. I got a bunch of colors here on my palette. I want to go over this one again. I want that red to be good and bright, because that's how I fly, bright, bright colors. And I want the green there to be more understated. So there we go. I'm liking that much better. Maybe even come up a little bit. Give it a little hunchback there. Okay, now what do we do? I guess I could do, yeah, maybe that does look dry enough. I need a purple. So I have eggplant now on my palette, and I'm working my number 12 flat brush in it. It's eggplant Plaid FolkArt Multi-Surface. Oops, I got a little yellow on that white. Don't want that. So I'm putting a tinge of white, and the purple is kind of coming out right here. Maybe it's kind of coming out like this. The purple's not quite dark enough or opaque enough, but that's, I can go over it. And then right along here. Now the one also, I could do that in blue. The one photograph I have, it looks more blue, so I can do that in blue on my next one when I practice. So I'm looking at my picture. So I try to look in shapes, how the colors of the shapes look, and working with that. Now I'm looking for a green. So I have Thicket and Citrus on my brush. Well, I should say I'm working it into my brush, just so you know what I'm doing. And I'm going to come up from down here, and I'm going to flatten it out and come to a peak right up there. I should have had a little further up, I'm thinking, but we're not going to be perfect. We're not going to be perfect. You'll hear me say that so many times. And if you want to, bring it back down here. And then let me move this up. And then we'll go this way. So do you have an idea of what it is now? I think I like the blue better. I think I'll go in with the blue. We'll just give some nice, pretty greenery. And maybe I'll do one down here. Let's see how that would work. Get in the red. And a tiny bit of green just to darken that edge. I need more red on my palette. I want this to be a good thick coat, and then I'm going to do some more, or go over it again a second time, because red is not opaque on white, especially. So let's get that worked in the brush and see if I can do this. Do it backwards. I probably don't have enough. I'm not getting the shape right there. Let me try on another piece. Let me try somewhere else. Maybe try on this down here. Let me focus it for you. And I think it's because I'm going backwards. But let's so it's kind of a shape like that. And I didn't get the green in there, so I'll go ahead and do that. I don't want it too much. I got too much on there now, but kind of darkens that top. So there we go. I'm kind of liking that. I might have got it too long. This needs to have a hump in it, you know. Hump back. And then we will do the orange and yellow pieces. And we're going to come off the hump. So I'm going to, right there, come off this hump. And we're going to go this way. This way. This way. Now I'm starting to wing it and not look at my picture. I need to look at my picture. There, this time I'm going to use the blue. I think the blue would be really pretty in there. So, where's my cobalt? You hanging in there with me? So you see, it's not always so easy. Sometimes I have to work through it and practice some more until I get it down. So let's see how this will go on there. And let's go right between these two. Do I want the dark? I want the light on the top. I'm still dragging up the yellow, which if I would have let that dry, would not have done that. But that's okay. That's a little too white. I'm going to go with more cobalt and the Look at Me blue. And then, yes, I think I like the blue better than the purple. I might have got that a little too much there. Just a touch of white. Just a touch. There we go. So, now I'll go back to the green. The greens get us some stems going on. I might need to get some more green on my palette. So we will take it from down here and just bring those greens up. I'm just going to go with the light green and just so it looks a little amateurish, but that's what happens when you're just learning. So here's my other one. Let me pull this back. Focus. So here's the one with the purple, and then here's the one with the blue. And you can see how it eventually comes together when you practice. And once I've done this a bazillion times, then it would, seem to flow easier, or it would just, I would hang on, get the hang of it, or find a way of doing it that I prefer. So keep practicing and don't get too frustrated the first time around, because after a while you'll learn how the paint flows from your brush, which colors do what, and how you can fix your mistakes. I'm just putting some orange in there just to maybe highlight it, just for fun. Alrighty, now if you didn't guess, I was attempting to do a bird of paradise. So thanks for watching.